And Dave, excited to have a nice afternoon ahead of us.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice out there. 60-degree temperatures, already 66 at City Park. Take a look at this. We do have a little mountain wave cloud, though, on the west side, and that can happen sometimes when we get westerly winds, bringing in the warmth and the moisture here. Look at the wind we got going on, 25 mile per hour in Evergreen. The same over in Littleton, 33 up in Idaho Springs, coming out of the west-northwest right now. But even up in Fort Collins, Wellington, winds are all the way down into Castle Rock. Temperatures already in the low to mid 60s out there. What a real nice day. Kimberly Novich in Como coming in at 50. She said, that must be the calm before the storm, right? And indeed it is. Take a look. We've got some clouds just building. You can see that wave cloud starting out there on the satellite on the west side of town. Otherwise, it's mostly clear across the state. The cold front we're watching now is pulling in right across Wyoming there. There you see it there on the extended loop coming through here. There's a system with quite a bit in the way of mountain snow and some rain as well. Now, as it pushes through our area, here it goes. It'll happen late this afternoon into tonight, so we could get a few sprinkles of rain late this afternoon. Overnight, it gets cold enough for a little bit of snow as well. It's going to be more rain than snow in town. Most of the foothills, though, could have some accumulating snow. Let's start with the wind. Now, with this coming in, it's already windy across the state, but we do have a wind advisory in northwestern Colorado starting at 2 today through midnight tonight for up to 50 mile per hour winds. And most areas are going to see some pretty strong winds as we go into the night tonight. So here's the futurecast for the afternoon. We might get a few sprinkles here. Cold front still just making it into Cheyenne up here. And then later tonight, about 8 to 9, maybe 10 o'clock, we could get some showers and maybe some thunderstorms going through with some good rains with that tonight. And then after about midnight, it changes over to snow. You could see on that area right along the Front Range foothills and the Palmer Divide, that little catcher's mitt that tends to catch that moisture. That's where most of the snow will accumulate. Overnight, we might briefly get cold enough for a little bit of snow in Denver, and then tomorrow kind of a cloudy day and maybe a few sprinkles in the afternoon before we clear out. So winter weather advisory right now, Castle Rock down to Monument, 3 to 6 inches of snow here, 2 to 4 Evergreen into Conifer, and then you get up a little bit higher from Summit County up into Rocky Mountain National Park, about 2 to 7 inches up that way. And again, 50 mile per hour winds from 6 p.m. tonight to 6 a.m. tomorrow. And it does extend all the way down into the Sangre de Cristos with that snowfall amount. Today will be in the mid to upper 60s up and down the Front Range. Not bad at all. In fact, most of eastern Colorado in that zone. 50s primarily in the mountains, and we'll be in the 70s and 60s out there on the western slope. So increasing clouds, windy and warmer today. About 69 downtown. It's going to be nice. And then rain, snow, and wind developing in the afternoon on into the evening, up to an inch possible on some of the grassy surfaces in town. So we will get a little snow, just not going to be a lot here. It's going to be mostly rain. And then the super 7-day forecast, 55 tomorrow, morning flurries, afternoon clearing, and a lovely weekend on the way. 270s lined up there for you Saturday and Sunday. The Rockies are back in town, so it's just going to be great in downtown Denver. Then we keep the 70s going all the way through at least the end of next week. We might get back into the kind of afternoon scattered shower thunderstorm pattern, though, coming up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Look at that. Been a long time since we've had that many 70s on that map.
Yeah, it is nice to see. I like how you said lovely weekend.
Yes, it'd be nice.
Yeah, great. Thanks so much, Dave.
You're welcome.
An organization hopes getting kids moving for